In the first episode, we talked about scratch builds and how to achieve peak performance by utilizing the best hardware available today. As we mentioned before, A Total War Saga Troy is the inspiration for this build, so we really had to do our homework to get the right look and feel of ancient Troy. Luckily for us, Creative Assembly has provided incredible art assets that we were able to leverage from the game. So it all starts with a sketch where I try and figure out how the physical elements can support the components. Once I got the vision, I jump into my 3D Previs program and I start sizing things according to the actual component dimensions. For this build, we're adorning our mod with a full-size helmet and shield, an ancient amphora or vase, and a row of spears to round it all off.
I was lucky enough to source an actual shield so that I can add all the custom 3D printed figures and elements specific to the Trojan shield from the game. Using modeling clay, I add in the finer details and outer border.
With a build like this, it's important for every piece to fit together just right. The aim here is so that the mod looks as good as it performs. And it's always important to remember that builds like this are meant to be seen. This isn't something you're going to tuck into a cabinet and forget about. When doing theme builds, I try to incorporate these elements not only visually, but functionally as well. The vase, for instance, will be integrated into the liquid cooling system and serve as a cover for the tube reservoir. Of course, for every custom PC build, you gotta have a good foundation. The base needs to support all the components as well as the overall build. For this mod, we're using an aluminum frame with steel panels fastened together with flush mount rivets. That should provide enough structural support for all the elements on top of the base and allow for the rest of the system components to be installed inside. As the deadline gets closer and closer, there's still so much to do. We have the shield, helmet, vase, and base completed. And as each element is added, it's exciting to see the whole thing come together. After I have the entire build assembled, it'll be time to tear it all down and get it ready for the next steps. Thanks for watching. In the next episode, we'll be taking a deep dive into the build, including assembly, painting and finishing, and hardware mounting.